Well, the Miller House isn't the only modernist residence in Columbus. There were some other ones that were built here, a few even earlier. But nationwide, modernism was never a terribly popular style for homes, and certainly not at the level of this one.
In 1953, industrialist and philanthropist J. Irwin Miller commissioned rising star architect Eero Saarien to build his new home.
Some architects really and truly tried to break completely from stylistic historical references, others not so dramatically. Eero Saarinen as an architect is a little harder to categorize because he didn't necessarily adhere to a style that went from building to building to building. He looked at every work of architecture as an individual problem that had a solution that was unique to itself.
The house was inspired by the pioneer of modernist architecture, Mies van der Rohe, and his 1929 World's Fair Pavilion. But Saarinen had the task of making the Miller House a home.
Eero Saarinen took some of those ideas and developed them in different directions to make it possible for those same stylistic elements to serve in a domestic setting that needed to serve the family's functions and needs and purposes. And so there needed to be places to cook and to sleep and, you know, all the things that go into family life. The Millers had 5 children, and in that way it differs from a lot of modernist buildings that immediately leap to mind, like the Glass House in New Canaan. We're in what's called the Children's Playroom. This was a space that was meant to be one where they could come together to study, do lessons, to play. The Skylight system provides beautiful light in the house, and it crosses the house in a regular grid, and it brings light into even the areas farthest away from the windows. So the house is bright at almost any time of the day, even on a cloudy day like this.
Alexander Girard, the interior designer for the Miller House, helped bring life to the home with color and texture, often designing his own patterns for the curtains and rugs seen through the house.
He had a playfulness and a whimsical approach to his work that really meshed well with what the Millers wanted to see in their home, and it makes it highly personal that Alexander Girard liked to take things and customize them, make them special, make them appropriate for a particular commission or client. And you see a lot of that here at the Miller House. And it's, I think, Alexander Girard's presence within this high modernist interior that reaches out and provides something to people that they can respond to. The conversation pit is always an eye-catcher. You can see in a house like this, the walls are marble, the floors are travertine. It's not the sort of space where you can paint the house. And so Mrs. Miller was very interested in ways to keep the house enlivened. You can see that even in the kitchen, it features a rug on the floor that was designed for the space by Alexander Girard, and beautiful Venetian glass tiles on the backsplash behind the stove adds a really strong note of blue to this space.
The Miller House is an impressive balance of the clean geometry of modernism and the bright color of domestic life.
It's a beautiful house all around. It's been my great pleasure to show this house to people for the first time, and the comment that I get most often is that people feel that, you know, although it is a modernist building and it's got, you know, a lot of those typical hard surfaces and stone, steel, that it has a real warmth to it in the decoration, and people respond strongly to that. They feel it's a livable modernist building. For the fan of modernist architecture, don't miss the Miller House because it rates at the top.